Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, it's Week 15 and another typically wild season in the NFL. Their stockings are hung by the chimney with care. But which teams are going to find a playoff berth in their stocking? And which will find the dreaded cold? We'll see. But first, an interesting late-season matchup for you on ESPN. Jaguars, Packers, now.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi, folks. I'm Dan Stevens. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field. And with me in the booth, as always, my cohort and friend, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, I was looking at the team rosters, and both teams have explosive return men on their squad.
Well, that's true, Dan, and if they can produce as they're capable of, this could be a high-scoring game. Cole is a very capable return man. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Davis is a superb player. His versatility is what strikes me. He understands the game of football and knows how to make the most of his physical abilities in every situation.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
I choose tails.
Tails it is.
We'll receive.
Number 2, kicking off for the Packers.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Crosby boots the opening kickoff. Number 7 really rifles this pass, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, 3-wide motion. Number 7 just rifles this one. Marshall grabs. Leonard gets past the line and gets the first and more. Touchdown!
Leonard delivers a powerhouse stiff arm that really leaves no room for argument.
Big play there. You know, if they can't reach you, they can't tackle you.
Yep, he was only an arm length away, but...
Graham grabs the fastball.
Rodgers handles big time on this play, and it works. Makes it a little more exciting to watch, too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw...
And Peter, that's the way to start a game. Rodgers zips it to the left sideline. Jones picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Second and 9. Ball at the 29.
Jones gets the call again. Number 16 catches the hard throw.
Rodgers has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
Convert on third down.
That was a good call.
Jones will take the handoff.
Interception, Jaguars.
Number 21 does a great job reacting when he sees the pass is off base and steps in to catch it. The snow can be such a wild card.
Number 7 rifles out left side, and Leonard will get the carry on first down.
But it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie. Rodgers throws this one right side and pull it off. Jones will get the carry on third. Rodgers really puts some arm behind this one, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete. Rodgers unloads this one to the left. That play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Jones carries it for the 6th time. Rodgers throws a big rainbow here, and it's complete for a first down and all.
Rodgers really lets this one go, and from the wrong foot, no less. That's a quarterback who won't quit.
Yeah, well, there you see, he still got it off.
Was what did it.
Number 45 goes in motion. Jones gets the... Graham pulls in the pass, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Their own 20-yard line.
I guess the defense had their man.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can.
It's the sack at their own 30-yard line. Shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Rodgers throws it deep down the left sideline. Rodgers lets it go deep down the right side, and it's intercepted. The 20, tackled at the 23. Hits him down in the backfield, and the clock.
Tyler next to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence.
Number 7 throws a lob here, and it goes in motion. Westbrook catches the... Number 7 throws a... 4 wideouts in the game. Westbrook pulls it. Lee makes the catch out to... Number 7 zips it to the left. He grabs the rope. Number 4 with the 43-yard attempt, and they take the lead.
Number 4 has his work cut out for him trying to kick in the snow here. Watch this. Oh, he manages to sail it through. Although with this visibility, somebody ought to tell him that.
The field goal puts them in the lead, which is where they wanted to be heading into the locker room.
Let's see if they can build on that slight lead in the second half.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Jaguars with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Jaguars should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Leonard is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 30-yard touchdown for the Jaguars. The Jaguars get the first points of the game and go up by 7. The Packers midway through the first. The Packers on offense at the 12. Number 21 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Packers later on in the second quarter, Packers losing by 7. Rodgers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They knotted up, 7-all. The Jags, middle of the second, Leonard let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. Game tied, 7-all. Parker is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. After driving 51 yards on 8 plays, number 4 is called upon to attempt the field goal. This one, good. Connect on the field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers are down, but still in it, 10-7.
Rodgers throws a bullet here. No. Darius sacks him way back at the 13. It'll be 4th down. Number 7 dumps it out left, and it's complete. Attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, while it's to defend the pass.
First down, both wideouts to the right. No doubt funk recently. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's his 4th ball for his chin. The Packers stalled early last drive. Rodgers passes this one.
Nice pressure that time.
3rd down and 5. Intercepted. Slips free. Tackle at the 28.
Williams does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a hit at the 28-yard line. Rodgers lets it go here.
First down.
Williams. Number 9.
By wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long. Rodgers lobs this one deep.
Lewis has this one in his hands and then
with the coverage.
Drops it.
What an opportunity, but it stays as only an opportunity. Number 7 rifles it out left side. Swing.
That's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. The Packers have it.
Daniels goes for the ball, knowing the snow makes it pretty hard to hang on to. And he's able to knock it loose for the fumble. He used the elements to his advantage right there.
Peter, there are many.
Okay, Dan, what we're going to look for here is whether his arm is moving forward or not. That's going to tell us if it's considered a pass. I don't know, Dan. It doesn't look like it's moving forward to me. I agree with the original call of fumble.
Therefore, it was a fumble. Jacksonville will be charged a timeout. First down, Green Bay.
That will cost them a timeout, and you have to believe that he is not very happy with that drive at the 27-yard line. Williams gets the call on 2nd down and searches for a hole, crosses the field. Williams has Rodgers throws a bullet, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete. At their own 20-yard line.
You fight for every inch of turf.
Leonard cruises out. West. Leonard gets the handoff. Leonard is at the 4. Number 7 zips it to the left side by keeping him on the left side of the field, Peter.
Dan, that's because of the great routes he's been running.
Nope. Number 7 throws a heater. Number 4 boots it from 48 yards out and has it sailed just left of the upright.
Number 4 watches as his kick gets snowbound here. Take a look. Well, it goes wild there. So cold it might have shattered.
Start at their 39-yard line. Williams gets the ball on wideouts in the game. Rodgers lofts this one out to the left, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete. Whips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. 2nd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Number 7 throws a high, long. Number 7 spike. It's the sack, and the clock will continue to run. 3rd down from the shotgun. Number 31 hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
King was sitting back in the zone, waiting for the pass, and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
It was 3rd and very long. Rips him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Daniels goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed.
Do it.
Could be a key play there, Dan. They were a kick away from tying it and just couldn't pick up the yardage. Hardly any time on the clock for them to do anything, Dan. The only bright spot is that they have all 3 of their timeouts left.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Packers come out on top, 13-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Packers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Number 7 would find his target on this one. The ball at their own 20-yard line. Williams was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Packers, after getting an interception, Packers back by 3. Rodgers connected with his man on this one. They tie it up 10-all. The Jags on D, Clark, would turn things around. Big shift in momentum here as he pounced on a fumble. The defense recovered. Game tied 10-all. After driving 19 yards on 5 plays, number 2 would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 26-yard field goal. Leonard would get the carry here. Good blocking up front to help to spring him. A 16-yard play that set up a Jaguar field goal, but they couldn't connect. Jags down by 3. Number 7 would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers edge out a win, 13-10. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game. The guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Daniel is on the field with our Susie Calder. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You really showed up today. And you won a close game today. What was the key to your success?
Our defensive backs really got the job done today and providing good run support. Man, it was so big, it was huge. This was a really good game for them.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.
This is SportsCenter.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Chiefs edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Patton will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 4 years, $2.5 million. Butler got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the Chiefs. This guy will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 6 years, $4.5 million, plus a $1.3 million signing bonus. Gray is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Redskins.
The Steelers won this contest but will stay at the 3rd place in the AFC North. The Ravens drop yet another game and are really struggling on and off the field. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Saints win their 9th game of the year. Number 19 pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Lions beat the Vikings. Jaguars, Packers. Yards. Leonard get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. The Packers go on to win this by the final score of 13-10. In the Queen City, Cincinnati, we had the Bengals get sent away with a 7-point loss. Over at 3Com Park, we had the 49ers get sent away with a 7-point loss. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Antonio Brown won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. This guy will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. The team doctors have reported a pulled hamstring, and he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. On to the serious news of the week. Allen is done for the year as he'll watch the rest of the season from the sidelines, and they'll be scrambling now to find someone that can fill his shoes. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
The Bears defense came away with 3 turnovers in their victory at Chicago. The Seahawks lost on the road but will get to head home and meet the Cardinals. Panthers, Falcons. Number 22 is such a tough runner. Split the backfield at the 35-yard line, and look at him stiff-arm that defender, and it opens up the hole for a touchdown. The Panthers win this one by the final score of 23-21. The Browns won this contest and will now move to first place in the AFC North. Ryan played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Patriots pick up their 13th win of the season. Carson threw 3 strikes to the end zone and helped his Eagles beat the Cowboys. And in our final game, we had the Cardinals come away victorious.
All right, Boomer, thanks. Just 2 weeks to go until the playoffs arrive, and just as we do every year, we're looking at a number of interesting races as teams jockey for position. We'll start it out in the AFC. Meanwhile, over in the NFC, the playoff picture looks like this. So there you have it. Still plenty of intrigue left in this NFL season, as the homestretch madness is only just beginning. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
So with just 2 weeks to go now, still plenty to be decided before January rolls around. But first, my primetime players' game balls go out to these men, each helping their team down the stretch. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.